Back in 2006, we were invited by the HSE to assist them with an investigation into the death of a 9-year-old boy in a set of gates in Bournemouth. During this investigation process, we very quickly realised that the knowledge of the EN standards and machinery directives and all the safety laws that are applicable to gate automation systems was very, very low within the industry. Most installers had recognised there was a machinery directive in place, but had not realised that it was applicable to the installer of the actual gate system rather than the manufacturer of the component parts. In 2007 and 2008 combined, we probably presented this information at no less than 40 venues throughout the UK and Ireland. The average attendance per venue would have been somewhere in the region of 40 to 80 installers per venue. In 2010, we held 14 training seminars at different venues throughout the UK, where we had around 350 installers attend these training sessions.
The main aspects of the first course was to specifically look at the risks associated with gates, to inform installers what those risks and hazards would be. The main documents were the Machinery Directive and some of the EN standards, more specifically EN 12453. EN 12453 is the core standard which shows us straight away the different risks and hazards associated with gates and barrier systems. We had to look at the risks, associate them to the gates, and then look at the solutions. Customers mainly use remote controls to activate their gates. This means that they have semi or fully automatic type of gates, and therefore solution D is the main solution to protect people around gates and barrier systems.
It seemed apparent to me that many of them did understand, but there were still a lot of customers out there who either really hadn't grasped the impact of the legislation on their business completely, or were just employing a certain parts of the legislation, and there still seemed to be a need for them to comply even further. Whilst the roadshow EN seminars were successful, it seemed apparent that to further enhance this training, the ability to utilise life-size gates and training models to demonstrate the compliance through things like force testing, for instance, would be desirable, which is why we decided to bring the training in-house to give customers the opportunity to actually experience the using of force testers, the using of the legislation in relation to full-size gates. Therefore, we decided to hold a number of EN training seminars in both of our premises, both in Nottingham and in Manchester, where the take-up rate of the training courses remained high. Whilst attendees commented on the quality of the information that was provided, we still felt that we could offer better and more comprehensive training to provide the tools and the knowledge needed to fit and install automation systems safely.
Within our industry, it's fairly common knowledge that there are very limited qualifications and levels for the installer community to achieve. What we've tried to do at CAME is to provide something that will enable an installer to achieve a level of merit within his industry.
In 2011, we're delighted to announce the CAMESafe Installer Certificate. The new course is comprehensive, very detailed, and assessed throughout at every stage.
Over the last 4 years of presenting the information in a seminar-based environment, we've been asked so many times to formalise the course and give it a qualification. So we feel by creating the CAMESafe Installer identity, it puts us on the first step towards bringing the industry into a more mainstream, qualification-based environment. Installers who attend the new training course for 2011 will get a much better and deeper understanding of the EN standards and machinery directive, and also how that's applied to the everyday installations that they undertake. In previous years, we delivered the safety information over anything from half a day to a full day. We often found that this was far too short a time to deliver all the information that was needed. And whilst the feedback we received from the training was very good, installers would often still have unanswered questions that in an ideal world we would like to cover. For this reason, we've extended the course to 2 days to make sure that we cover every aspect that's needed for an installer installing CAME automation products to meet the current EN standards and machinery directives. We do believe the new course is a really positive step forward.
On successful completion of the course, delegates will receive a full comprehensive course handbook, full use of the CAMESafe logo to be used on their promotional literature, vans and other material, and will allow the installer to be featured on the CAMESafe website. On this website, potential customers can search for a local CAMESafe installer and also check the credentials of that installer. In my opinion, the CAMESafe Installer course is the most comprehensive automation training available in the UK.
For installers who really care about their business, their reputation and most importantly, their customers' safety, we believe the CAMESafe Installer Certificate is the way forward.